Hello, this is 13 Anime Rocks coming to you again on YouTube. This is my very first countdown ever, and it's going to be on my top 5 fave scientists from television. My number 5 is Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time. Don't comment and say, oh, why is she on there? She's only a cartoon character. But she uses science like every day. She made a sandwich using laser beams to cut the bread. And she did scientific equations to get it right. Tell me, how's that not being a scientist? Exactly how? My few flaws that I can find in her is her annoying lack of character. Basically, the only major character points that I can figure out is that she's a princess and she's a scientist. Yeah. Where exactly is the rest of the character development? Like, they don't have any character development. Number 4. It's from a TV show which I don't think hardly any of you would actually remember / know. It is Mamechi from the television show Tamagotchi, based on the wildly popular Tamagotchi toy, which came out about 8 years ago, maybe. I remember I played with them a few times. Yeah, he makes these really strange yet cool inventions. Hell, he even figured out a way to use this gun thing as a stencil to draw on clouds. How much more scientific do you need than that? And he has a tree in his front yard that has a fan built into it. Okay, so now I've gotten past the 2 cartoon scientist characters that I like. Now it's time for my number 3. Who says being wealthy means you're not smart? This next one will prove different. He is extremely wealthy from a very popular homicide TV show. Who else could I say but Jack Hodgins from Bones. He is so good at science and knows so much about dirt and bugs. Hell, when he and his colleague Bones was buried alive in a car, he was able to figure out exactly where they were just through a handful of dirt. Using expensive perfume, a high fluorescent light, and saliva, aka spit, to send the coordinates through a short text message to his team, which they were later found in the car at exactly the place where he sent them to be. So now that I've got him out of the way, now it's time for my number 2. I am a major fan of Bones. But what other scientist else could I choose to be on this list? The answer may or may not surprise you. As I am a fan of Bones, I picked Bones. Temperance Brennan, aka Bones. Temperance Brennan knows so much about science and is so logical. Of course I like her. She's freaking awesome. So I had to choose her. She figured out to make an explosive device from an airbag and set out the tiniest puff of dirt, which let Silly Booth figure out exactly where they were buried and thus save them. And before you say anything, yes, I know, whoa, there are some pretty big, there are two really big scientists. My number one fave, who I honestly can't figure out anything that is remotely a flaw with this girl. This is Abby from NCIS. Yes, it may come as a surprise to you, seeing as how a girl like Abby could be on this list. But may I say, it is my countdown, I get to say what I want. Anyway, so, yeah, Abby is my favourite. Like, I just love her. She's quirky, funny. Her relationship with Gibbs, like his brother's sister, I'd probably say it would be. Yeah, not exactly sure. But like the relationship is like a family-ish relationship. Anyway, so, well, hell, like, she's Abby. I can't find any faults about her to why I wouldn't like her. So, this has been 13 Anime Rocks. You've seen my top 5 favourite scientists from television, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, I know, my editing absolutely sucks right now. This is the first time I've actually used this certain application. So, of course, I'm going to be a bit rusty for a few weeks. And yes, I know I said some really strange things, but it's my captain. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, I just really wanted to do that in the video. So I just said things like that, and really stupid things. So, later!